Hey, what is going on there YouTube? This is the Gaming Guy, and today I'm going to be going on to the news page to look at the North Face collaboration that should be occurring for this week, which is week 5. Now there's not much else for me to say except for the fact that nowadays Supreme puts out the news at about 10:30. They used to put it out at either 11 or 11:30 or sometimes later, but for this season they've been doing it half an hour early. So yeah, if you didn't know, the news comes out a little bit earlier nowadays. But without further ado, we're going to head on to the news page and hopefully the collaboration will be loaded up there. Okay, so obviously the Gilbert and George collaboration is up before, which I think they added on Wednesday last week. They added it quite late, so hopefully in about 10 seconds time I can drop this a refresh and there will be the North Face collaboration. Of course Windows is going to pop up with something at the point when I'm recording, so hopefully right now something appears and I don't have to wait for it to appear like in the past. There we go. Okay, cool. Massive arc spell out, which is what people said. But anyway, Supreme has worked with the North Face on a new collection for spring 2019. The collection consists of a mountain parka, Denali fleece jacket, mountain pant, duffel bag, organizer, Horizon Breeze hat, 6-panel hat, and Denali fleece blanket. Made exclusively for Supreme, the mountain parka and mountain pant feature waterproof, breathable Gore-Tex nylon with fully sealed seams and applique logos. The duffel bag features a 1000D TPE laminate with ballistic nylon, while the organizer features 840D ballistic nylon. Available on March the 28th and in Japan on March the 30th. Tried to do that in one take. Okay, let's go through it. So here is the big front image that they have. People did mention that there's meant to be this whole arc spell out of Supreme, and now we get to see what that looks like. So obviously in the past, normal mounted parka just doesn't have anything on the front. This has it on the front. I don't know whether I feel conflicted with this or whether I really like it. It'll probably depend on the colorways, to be honest, as to whether I appreciate it or not. But the Denali though, I'm definitely going to be attempting for a Denali because I messed up selling the North Face jacket or fleece jacket when they last had the collaboration. I obviously copped it and then sold it on, so I would like to have a Denali. But let's get into the pieces. So we have the ARC logo mountain parka, a nice sort of teal colorway. Is really nice actually, to be honest, in this. The spell out, for once, I don't know whether people are actually going to hate it or love it, but to be honest, it does obviously say Supreme when you look at it, so yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. Obviously the back is blank. Something that would have been cool is to do this spell out on the back, maybe, you know, but that's for future designs. They could think of that. On the yellow colorway, it looks nice. The colors black and yellow always go well together. I think with this, it actually makes the logo look quite nice. Again, with red, it actually looks quite nice. It looks a lot like the Steep Tech when it's like this. And apart from that, we also have the purple colorway and the black colorway. So we've got 5 different colorways that it's going to be dropping in, which is actually pretty cool. They normally don't have a ton of colorways when they do release a couple of things. They only do like 2 or 3, sometimes 4, but having 5 colorways is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not actually conflicted with this collaboration. I'm actually happy because it's a nice simple collaboration. You've got a mountain parka, which actually the thing is that I think the price will be a little bit more, just because of the fact that when I go onto a picture of like the back of one, right here obviously it says it in the other corner, but my face is there. It says it's Gore-Tex, which I am slightly worried that that will bring the price up a little bit more than what normally mountain parkas are with North Face or with the collaboration, but we'll have to wait and see on estimated prices or predicted prices. So moving on, we've got the mountain pant. It literally looks the same as the Steep Tech pair that I have, except for the fact that they've got buttons at the top of this one, but yeah, and at the bottom obviously as well. I like the ARC logo on this, but again, if they show the back, actually the blue it looks really clean on. A couple of the colorways, to be honest, it actually looks quite decent on. Maybe it's just because on the mountain pant it's not the main central focus, but it looks a little bit better on these. But personally, I will not be going for them because I know that their price will be up in the heavens, so I will be leaving them alone. But definitely good choices for the colorways so far, and yeah, let's just move on to the thing that I'm most hyped about, the Denali fleece jacket. Okay, yellow and black, really clean colorway. red and black again, really clean. Purple looks decent as well. Blue looks really clean. And then the black colorway. I would not know which colorway to go for, but I'm so happy that they're releasing a Denali. Obviously, we got the sort of leaks of there being like a Denali jacket or things like that releasing. But for me personally, I just regret selling the last one. So I'd really be happy to try for another like jacket or to try for something again. I really don't know which colorway I would personally be going for though. So the thing is like the blue is nice, or the teal is nice, but is extremely vibrant. The purple is nice as well because it's like a low-key sort of color. And I think a lot of people in general do like purple colorways. The red really sticks out and I do like the red colorway, but the yellow is also a really nice piece. What I'm going to do is on my channel, I will leave 2 polls. I believe I can leave more than 5, or I can leave 5 colorways. And I will let everyone vote for which colorways they prefer of each of the pieces. I'll leave that linked in like the Discord, which will be linked below if you haven't joined that already, but it will be in my pinned comment. I'll leave like the community link, and you can go and vote on there which colorways you think are the best colorways, so that I can get a bit of a view of what people are feeling and what they aren't feeling. But personally, I don't know which colorway. I would either say the yellow or red, but then the blue is also nice. The black is also a nice piece because I don't think it would fly instantly, so it would probably be a good colorway to pick up, but I genuinely have no idea. But anyway, we're going to move on to the duffel bag. Now, the one thing that annoys me is that I've always wanted to pick up a duffel bag. I saw one the other day on Facebook, which was 60 or so pounds for like a 7 or 8 year old one. The only issue was that it had problems with the like Velcro. But apart from that, there were no problems with it. I was thinking about picking it up, but then I was thinking of waiting to see what the North Face one would look like. And this looks really clean. Yeah, that picture is really clean. Damn. I would probably say that I would want the yellow colorway in this, but the other colorways are nice. But I'd definitely say in the duffel bag, the yellow colorway is the nice colorway. I might end up picking that up as well if I get the opportunity to, but I don't know, because I've always been after a duffel bag. But yeah, let's move on. We have the organizer, which is actually clean. I actually have an organizer here somewhere, I think. Here it is, which is a good little like way to go with it. These are basically where you're going to put all of your stuff to like go on holiday for, or when you put your, if it will open, to put like your, I'll take my passport out. Oh god. But to put your passport in, you put them in and everything. And yeah, I would really like to replace this one because this one is more than 10 years old, and I would really like to get a new one. So I might get the organizer instead of the backpack, but I don't know, or the duffel bag. But yeah, I don't know. All of the colorways again look really nice and clean. I think the black colorway would be quite a low-key sort of color for it, but again, I really don't know which colorway is the best. So then we move on to the ARC Logo 6 panel. I would love to say this is a nice piece. However, I know that its price will probably be between like 60 to 80 pounds or around that sort of mark. So I will leave this be. But again, the ARC logo is a really good choice for them. And yeah, they could have positioned it a bit differently on some of the pieces, but overall it looks like it is really clean and nice. They've got the breeze hat, which is sort of like a boonie, and it does look quite cool. The spell out on this really takes up a lot of space, which is nice. I wish they put it from like halfway, you know, like somewhere like there to there, so that it covers the full like half width. But oh well, that happens. So again, I don't know how people are going to feel about the black colorway, because you can see the text, but you can't really see it as strongly as the other colorways. But again, that might be one of the reasons why people will go for it instead. So moving on to the last item, we have the Denali Fleece blanket, which is 54 inches by 62 inches. I believe it's the same as the last one that they released for Fall Winter 17. But again, the spell art looks really cool, and yeah, this would be a cool blanket for people to have. I believe the retail, if it is the same as last time, was £288, but we will have to wait and see about that. But yeah, that is going to cover all of the pieces for this collaboration. I'm happy. It's a good collaboration. I don't think it tops the last one that was released, because I think the last one was really, really decent. But then again, the aspects to this one do put it on level, and I really do like Denali's, so it could bring it above, but I don't know. There will always be the comparison of like this collaboration to past collaborations, or whenever any collaboration comes out, they will always be compared to the previous like 1 or 2 or 3 that have been released. And yeah, if you compare this one to, say, the Fall Winter 17's Denali, or not Denali, but blanket that they released then, I would say that this is a lot stronger than that one. Even though I do really like the whole mountain theme, I believe that this looks a lot better. But as always, comment your opinions down below as to what you think of this collaboration. Is it a cop or is it a drop, and what will you be attempting to go for? There are a lot of items that grab my attention for this. That duffel bag, you know, in the yellow colorway is sick. Could you imagine the yellow, like, Denali with the yellow duffel bag? That would look sick wearing that. But in any of them, if you got the duffel bag and the Denali, I think that would look so sick. But yeah, that is going to cover this video. If you enjoyed, a like would be much appreciated. Other than that, let me know your thoughts down below. I think I've already said that, but yeah, just let me know your opinions down below about what you think of this collaboration, what pieces stand out for you, and I will leave the link to my community tab so that you can go and vote on the colorways. But other than that, that is going to like bring this video to an end in the end. I really do wish that they had put that on the back of the jackets. I think it would have looked so clean on the back of the jackets. But again, it might have looked terrible on the back, and people would have then asked for it to be on like the front instead. But yeah, that's going to cover this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you probably tomorrow for a dropless video. I am so hyped for this collaboration. Like, it's decent. It is really decent. Like, it's a good collaboration. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for a dropless video. Peace. Damn, I'm happy. I'm so happy.